So yeah, well done everyone. I mean, I say everyone. You guys haven't done anything apart from watch and probably laugh at me. Good morning, farm fans. Welcome back to Norfolk, and boy, do I have an update for you today. I have been a very busy Dunley, and I have done a lot of work. When we last left, there were many trees to cut and there was much land to prepare. Well, you'll be pleased to know land has been prepared, and now I'm slightly worried that the Ents are going to attack me, as I have destroyed basically an entire forest of their brethren. So I'll show you what I've done. Here you go. I mean, don't look down on me, because I feel like I've put a scar across the planet and certainly across Norfolk. But there's a wisdom to my madness. So this was a lovely big wood. Now all of that lovely wood is piled up rather erratically down the side of this land. There are many, many trees pulled across, cut and dumped along the side of this field. But don't worry about that. Don't look that way. We'll ignore that and come back to that later. So now we have an area. We are ready for our operations and our industry to begin. I'm very excited. And it took so long, it took so many in-game days to do it, that we also have been doing contracts at the same time, and we now have a sizable amount of cash. We've got 190 or so thousand. And it's a brand new day, so there'll be new contracts today as well. This silage area has been prepared, and so now it's just looking great, you know. So we can come down this road, or tractors can come down this road, and I'll give you a little preview of what it looks like, and straight into kind of the operations heart of the map, really. So this is a one-way road, and so I might have to think about that later. I mean, it might not suit this being one way. I might have to kind of think about changing this. But for now, traffic can come down here off the main roads, and we've got nice, clear, easy access into a kind of two-way silage system. They can dump stuff here, and then they'll be able to turn around and go back out again like this. Obviously, excuse the wood. There's still wood everywhere. So we've got a good silage management area, and I made sure there was enough room to put another silage bunker down this edge if I need to in the future. And then, more importantly, they can continue down this lane. And on the right-hand side, there's nice, easy access into what will be our first main production area. There's a little bit more smoothing out I can do of the land. And I didn't adulterate this field too much. I had a few hiccups with the painting and kind of wrecked a bit of the field, but I'll fix that at some point. And so we have this whole area now to start our empire. We can finally start industry. And so, yeah, I'm really excited. We officially now can kind of start the game. I feel as though I've spent all this time just not really playing the game, just kind of being a farmhand and getting stuff done for other people. But now we get to play for ourselves. I've also noticed that this fermenting is done. So I think the plan of action for this session is to continue doing contracts in the background, but I'll fast forward that. You guys don't care about that. I'm going to buy a mechanism for picking up this silage. I think I need some sort of front loader attachment. I'm going to dump all that silage into this trailer. Obviously, I need to empty this trailer first. So I'll get all the admin done, and we'll find out how much money silage makes. And then we're just going to build. We're just going to start the production. And so it's great. If we got enough time, we'll buy another field and get the sheep set up. But the focus for today is silage, a bit of admin, and then a bit of the sawmill action. So it's great. So there's no contracts at the minute. So let's start with figuring out what sort of attachment I need for silage. I think I do remember seeing a silage picker-upper thing. Silage. Oh, maybe it was that I saw, a silage cutter. Okay, so maybe a manure fork. I don't think that's quite right. Is it? No, I'm not sure that's right. So maybe it's just a big scoopy thing, a universal bucket. So perhaps I just scoop it up. So perhaps I'll just go with that. What's that? Okay, that seems to be something else. Right, let's go. We're just going to buy this bucket. I mean, it looks buckety. Let's do it. I feel a bit flush with cash at the moment. So I'm probably going to run out of money very soon, but at the moment I'm just happy to try and figure things out. Okay, we got a bucket. I feel very manly now. Oops, I just smashed into that car. Sorry. My new bucket. I hope you didn't dent my bucket. Okay, my tractor is back. So first job of the day is to try and move this wagon of wood. I don't think there's any way of strapping it down. And as you can quite clearly see, my stacking skills aren't really very good. So I'm entirely expecting there to be a huge trail of wood scattered behind me as I'm driving down the road. I'm going to drive as much as I can anyway, as smoothly as I can, because I don't really want to spend time picking up wood. But we'll give it a go and hope for the best. If it all immediately falls out, I'll be pretty grumpy. Okay, come on. Don't you fall out. If I can make it all the way without any wood falling out. Oh, spoke too soon. Okay, one lump. That's not so bad. One lump I can handle. Once I get onto the smooth road. Oh no, another lump. Two. Okay, two. I'm not worried about. I can go and pick up 2 pieces. Okay, don't hit the hedge. Don't hit the hedge. Nice. Go down my fancy new area. Look at this. I do feel slightly bad for taking out all of these trees, but the amount of extra money I'm going to bring into this local economy, I think they can forgive me. So let's think about this. I don't really just want to dump this wood somewhere silly, because I'm going to have to move it all again, aren't I? So let's just put it kind of over here. Okay, this will do. I think I'm just going to buy another trailer. I did tell you I have a problem that the money is going to burn a hole in my pocket. Let me just see see a man about trailers and see what they look like. Trailers, okay. Okay. I mean, I don't really know what I'm looking for. They're not too expensive, so it's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, this is what I've got, and that extra set of wheels is really annoying. So there's no point going any more lower than this size. So I'm really looking at this one. That's got front wheels as well, and I think that's going to cause me the same problem. So I'm going to discount that one. And so I'm looking at really this kind of row. I don't really want to go up to 50,000 because that seems like a lot of money. What am I looking for in a trailer? I guess I'm just looking for size, right? The more volume, the better. And obviously what it can carry. So these 4 look pretty similar. This one's tiny. I don't know why I'd buy that one. So let's not do that one. This one's 20 to 37. This one's 22 to 34. This one's 18 to 24. That one's only 18. Okay, so I don't know why I'd buy those 2. So let's skip those 2. So it's this one or this one. 20 to 37. I'm just going to get the one that can be bigger, I guess. I mean, this looks like a pretty cool trailer as far as trailers go. Oh, I can have different fancy colours. I don't really know what that means. So this isn't going to work for pallets, because there's no way I'm going to get a pallet over that. I mean, it's £50,000. Do I need an extension? Can I buy an extension later? I wonder if I can add a customization to it. I mean, it's such a vast amount. I'm going to get this one. Screw it. Okay, done. £50,000. You can tell I'm in a don't think, just buy mode today. Probably not ideal. Okay, there's my fancy new trailer. What was it? I think this was called a big body. Although in my head I think I said big boy, but it's not that. Hopefully this one's going to be easier to reverse. So yeah, that was a bit of a cheat. Rather than emptying a trailer, I just bought a new one. That was pretty flamboyant, but hey ho. You wait till I have loads and loads of money. Okay, my fancy new trailer has arrived. This is my first attempt at reversing it, and I didn't really put it in a very easy place to reverse. I'm going to try and put it fairly near the silage place. I don't really know how close it needs to be. I need to think about kind of equipment storage. I mean, I guess at some point I'm going to have lovely hangars. No, not hangars. What are they called? They're called, I don't know. What are they called? Places where you store farm equipment. Barns? That would do, a barn. Okay. Let's see if we can pick up some silage. That's literally max stretch. Okay. That was the first amount. I'm already knowing that I don't want to be doing this manually because this is going to take an absolute age. So in my brain I'm already thinking, can I automate this with courseplay? And I do hope the answer is yes. So I had about, what, 90,000 litres, didn't I? So let's just see how much is there after 2 buckets. Once I've dumped this one. So that was, oh my god, that was only 2,000. I've got 89,000 left. Okay, I'm going to have to think of a better way of doing this. There's no way on this earth that I'm going to sit and do this for a real life day or however long it will take me. I want to know how much it's worth though. I think step one is I'm going to see if I can figure out a course play very quickly. I've definitely seen a video of a course play emptying a silo, silage and putting it into a tractor, into a trailer, sorry. So I think I might have a quick look at seeing how to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this trailer away just a little bit, and then I'm going to spend a little bit of IRL time and see if we can do something with courseplay. Because I think I'd rather spend, I don't know, however long it takes to try and figure out courseplay and automation than do that for a long time. Okay, so I've just loaded courseplay and I've seen it's automatically defaulted to silo loading. Okay, what I'll do is I'll move the trailer to the other side. Okay, let's see what happens. Target is unreachable. Okay, not a good start. Do I need to be like inside the thing, do you think? Okay, let me just make this a little bit further away. Okay, go! Oh! Come on! Come on! Work! Come on! It's doing something. It's doing something. It's going forward. It's going forward. It's going forward. It's scooping. It's scooped. It's scooped. Come on. Get it in that trailer. You need to turn a little bit. Yes, yes. Forward. Get your bucket up. Yes, bucket up, bucket up. Come on. No, no, bucket up. Come on. Oh, yep, yep. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, have I cracked this already? Tip, tip. No, 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 no. No. Disaster. My silage. I don't want to reset it because I'm going to lose. Well, it's only a little bit. Okay, so that maybe I put the marker too close to it. I'm just going to see if I can do some magical. Yes. Okay. But that was good. That was. I mean, that was far better in the first go than I was expecting, despite the fact that it almost wiped out all of my poopy grass. I'll give it another go, and then I'm going to put the marker a bit further away. Okay, I can't believe that almost worked. Okay, trailer. I mean, how accurate do I need to be? There. Go! Yes! Come on, come on! Oh, it's detected there's 87,000 litres left, look, so I guess you have to start it in the silo. So now all we've got to do is hope that it can get over that high trailer. Good, scrapage, I like it, well done. Come on. Come on. Come on, lift the bucket. Yes, yes, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Forward, forward, come on, you've got this, you've got this. No. Okay, it doesn't detect, that it's actually at the ultimate flop. So does that mean I'm putting it, am I putting that marker too far away, or am I putting it too close, do you think? Unload at the trailer. I mean, shall I just point it that way? Has it got to be that far? Let's see if that's any better. I know that I saw in the store, in the shop, that you can buy conveyor belts. So I mean, do I need to just do it with a conveyor belt perhaps? I don't know. Don't give up yet, Hope. Come on, don't give up hope yet. You've got this. It's going to do it this time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Up, 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 up. Nice. Well done, little robot. Now, forward, slowly. Don't drive into it. Get ready on the pause button. No! Why are you not seeing it? Okay, so now let me try it much closer. Right, so let me try super close now. Like literally like there. You're on it. Go. I mean, if all else fails, it's done, I don't know, 5 scoops already, which is what, 10,000 litres. So just by trying to automate it, it's done some of the work, which is good. Up. Good, good, good. Up. Nice. Okay, detect it, detect it. You know it's there. You don't know it's there. I think what I'm going to try is moving the trailer to a different location. I don't know why that would make a difference, but let's just give it a go. I'll try putting it on the road. I mean, let me make the little digger thing literally in it. There you go. There. Ah. Dump it there, my friend. Go. Alright. I don't think this will make any difference, but I don't know. Based on the fact I don't actually know what I'm doing anyway, it may make every difference. If this doesn't work, this is going to be my permanent silage location, so perhaps I can look at a conveyor belt or something. I mean, I don't know obviously how that works either, but I can have a quick look. But it's okay, this one's going to work. I can feel it in my bones. Come on. Up, 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 up. Nice. All the way up. All the way up. Good. Forward. It's just there. It's just there. Stop. Stop. Yes! I mean, it was pretty nasty, but that worked. Right, let me see if I can just... I mean, I shouldn't fiddle with it. So let me just move this back just the slightest amount to like there. Come on, that worked. But was it a fluke? We don't know if it was a fluke until it does it twice in a row. And it's also not ideal because I can't have that trailer in the middle of the road, obviously. So I need to figure that out. Come on. Was it a fluke, or do you know what you're doing? Come on, come on. Okay, bucket up, bucket up. Up, 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 up. Yes, up, up, yes. Forward. All the way up. It's got to go all the way up. Nice, well done. Forward. Tip. 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 Yes! I mean, it's wrecking the trailer, but to be fair, I'd wreck the trailer anyway. Okay, that was one done. Can it do it again itself? Guys, if we've cracked this, that's epic. I do want to try and figure out a better place for the trailer, though. It can't stay there. Come on, 3 in a row. You've got this. I have every faith in you. Come on. Come on. Yes! Guys, okay. That is epic. Right. What I need to do now, though, is figure out how to do that again, but not with the trailer right here. Because the trailer can't stay in the middle of the road. So what I'll do is In fact, before that, let me just have a proper look how close it is. Okay, so the bucket is literally pointing the right way, and it's literally right on the edge. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the trailer over this side again. This ultimately will be the best place for the trailer, so if I can get it to work here, then we've cracked it. Okay. Come on. We've got this. Oh, I just can't bloody see the icon. I mean, I'm going to have to just go with it like this. Oh. Oh, yes, I managed to flick it up. Okay. I think that's too far. A bit closer. I reckon about there. Go. Come on, people. Let's get this working. Because if I can get it working like this with the trailer down that edge, I can build like a proper parking area. And then when I've got the other silage bunker there as well, if I need it, then we're a bit more future-proof. Come on, you've got this. And what I can do is I can build like a proper little parking area, which would be quite cool, so it's not on the field. But it all depends on whether this guy's going to get it in there or not. I mean, so far it's not looking good. Oh no, come on. I'm not going to interfere. I'm just going to let it do it. I mean, it's not looking ideal, is it? Damn it! Okay, okay, let's try it again. So that looks a bit better. That's set up. That's done. Go. Come on, buddy. You've already got a full bucket. You don't need another one. Okay, that turning was better. Well done. But that was me kind of cheating because you were already loaded. Come on, come on, come on. Sense it, sense it. Yes! Okay, first battle done. Can you do a whole rotation yourself though? Okay, I don't know why you're going that way. And that's not good for many reasons. Number one being that you're hitting a tree, and number two being you're in the middle of the road. Okay, so that trailer location doesn't appear to work. I guess I could try it a little bit further forward, maybe. This is slightly less good positioning because I have to do that little bit of turning. But I think we'll give it a try here for now. Up, 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 up. Good. Well done so far. So I think what I've learned from this, with anything to do with course play, just give myself more space, which is an interesting learning point for what I'm about to build on the other side of the road. So I think this would be fine if I weren't trying to keep the trailer tight and I had more room to maneuver, etc., etc. So I think that's a learning for me. Because all of this turning and stuff would be fine. It's just that it's trying to do it in such a tight space, maybe. Nice. 2 in a row. I mean, it's going well. I mean, this is working fine at the minute. I love it. So I'm just going to leave this going. I mean, ultimately, this is working, right? It's a bit flimsy, and I don't see it as being super scalable, but I'm not doing anything, and it's emptying the bunker. What I think I want to do, ultimately, is have some sort of automatic thing inside it, which then feeds onto a conveyor belt, which runs this way, and then I can just kind of, I don't know, get a trailer, drive up the side at the end of that conveyor belt, and it will just unload. I mean, that's the holy grail, but it's going to cost money, and this seems to be working. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this like this now. I want to find out how much money a full trailer load of silage makes, and then if it makes loads of money, we know it's an enterprise worth exploring. But if it makes hardly a little money, then there's no point investing in more equipment to automate it. So yeah, I'm just going to leave this running and then wait for that to be full. Big news, people. I believe our silage trailer is now full. So that means we can do a little test and see how much money we're going to make, which is very exciting. I'm just going to get this heading over. While I was watching the silage man doing the silage stuff, I did do a little bit of research on conveyor belts, which I'll talk through in a second. Once I get this guy heading off. Yep, 37,500 litres of silage. Let's see how much this is going to be worth. Step 1, get it out of the field, which currently is not going so well. Come on. Okay, he's on the way. So yeah, what I look at doing, or what I looked at doing, is hello, don't you spill my silage. It's a conveyor belt. So what I think I'm going to do, and I'm probably going to set it up whilst I wait for that trailer, is this will be the way in and out. So I'm going to have a course play kind of reverse in dump silage system here, so cars can come down the road there and then reverse in to empty the silage. I was going to do a two-way system, an in-out system, but I think I'm actually going to change it. And what I might do is have a silage kind of picking up device here, and then a conveyor belt going this way, and then a loader can just drive around with a trailer, drive around like this, kind of stop here, fill up with silage, and then drive around and get out the field again. So I think that's the plan. I mean, ultimately, I could just leave the tractor doing what it's done. It was fully automated. It just took a little while. It took about an hour real life to do, or to empty about, what, 40,000 litres of silage. So I mean, if this was actually full, it would take days and days and days. Well, not days, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it would take a very long time for that process to empty it into transportation. So I think a conveyor belt system will ultimately be needed. It may be a bit premature to get it right now, who knows. So he's on his way to sell the silage. Let's see how much money it makes. If this is kind of £3,000, £4,000, £5,000, then I think I'm going to just buy the conveyor belts. Or should I do the wood? Oh no, I'll do the wood, because it did work, didn't it? So I'll do the wood first, and then conveyor belts as and when I get more money from contracts and selling wood, because I do need to get the wood organised. Although every part of my kind of factory logistics automation brain is saying do conveyor belts because it's fun and it'll be epic to set it up. But no, I think I need to be a bit more long-term thinking. Okay, so it's at least 3,000 so far. I think that's about 4,000 so far. £4,518. I mean, it's more than grass. Not really quite sure what I think of that. I was hoping for a lot more. But like everything else in this game, selling is a bit disappointing. So yeah, so what was that? £4,500. So I mean, it probably doesn't justify then spending lots of money on an automation system just yet, because I just don't have the industry capable. Although this is ready to harvest already. So I guess we could harvest a lot more grass and create a lot more silage. So perhaps I do need to automate it at some point. But first, wood. I've got so much wood, I just need to organize my life because it's bonkers. So yeah, I think initially I'm still going to concentrate on building this wood thing. I just need 150k. I just wish I had another contract. It's so annoying. So perhaps I just do another load of silage, and then that should be enough. I'm going to have some wages to pay, but hopefully the rest of the silage in this bunker will be enough to buy the sawmill, and then hopefully there'll be some more contracts as well. So I'll just, I guess I'll just carry on with the old silage malarkey for now. So doing some numbers, so that was one field's worth of silage, right? And that was maybe a third, maybe a half of the entire silage bunker. So that means that the silage bunker is going to make me, I don't know, let's round it up to £10,000. I can harvest grass every 3 months, and then I need to give it a month for the fermentation to happen. So that's 4 months, one field, £10,000 basically. So so that field, just doing grass and silage, would make £30,000 a year. I don't know if that's a lot or not. I guess if I have 3 or 4 fields worth of silage, then that would go up by an order of magnitude. For being just grass, and I understand I need silage when I start doing things with animals, so I won't be selling all of the silage. And in fact, if we look at the map down here, if I keep all of these green fields as grass, which I kind of intend to do so, if not maybe a little bit of animals, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 10, 15 fields, and let's say each one makes £10,000 every 4 months. So that's 30,000. So that's £300,000 a year just from this little area of the map, which would obviously be fully automated because it's just mowing, compacting, and then delivering silage. And then, like I say, I think I do need silage for my own uses as well. So that might not be a little bad enterprise. The reason I'm keen on keeping these as grass is because they're just finicky little fields. They've all got gates, and they're all odd shapes. So trying to get harvesters in here and kind of weight points for picking up harvesting like wheat and stuff would just be a bit complicated. Whereas the majority of the other fields are just kind of nice and more manageable. 6 and 5 up here are a bit awkward. Well, 5 is okay, but 6 is a bit of an awkward one. So that might just be used, that might get flattened and be some sort of operations or some sort of biochemical plant or something. But yeah, I think at some point we will want to automate this silage stuff, as in the loading of the silage. But I think for now we'll just carry on using the courseplay guy driving around. So I'll just watch him for a second to make sure he's up and running again, and then yeah, we'll keep an eye out for contracts, and we'll just wait for another load of silage so we can get over that £150,000 mark. Well, that was pretty boring. That took an age. That took probably about an hour and a half of my real life. Unfortunately, there still wasn't that many contracts, but we have another wagon load of silage here. I did do 2 contracts, 2 fertilizing contracts, and that put us over the 150,000 mark, which is fantastic news because that's the amount of money that we need for the sawmill. So I'm just going to drive this tractor out of this one-way system, and then we'll leave him going off to sell his silage, and we can start looking at the sawmill. I did decide that I'm not going to manually do... Well, it wasn't manual, it was semi-manual, semi-automatic, but I'm not going to manually do that silage unloading malarkey again with courseplay. It was just a bit too finicky. It got stuck a number of times. It kept saying that the trailer was full when it wasn't. Yeah, it just wasn't really very slick, sadly. So we will be building our automated conveyor belt system for silage emptying at some point. We won't have enough money now, sadly, but before we do silage emptying again, we will do it with conveyors. So I'll write a note to set that up. So yeah, so it is what it is, really. I mean, you live and learn. I do think that you can automate the compacting process, and I think that will be a bit more slick because that's just going backwards and forwards, right? There's no unloading or anything. So we will set that up the next time we do the grass being dumped into the bunker. So that'll be exciting. I did notice that grass field 30 next to the silage bunker needs mowing again. So we will have another load of silage, or of grass to put in that bunker in the next episode probably. But yeah, it was a good kind of learning experience. We got lots done. So let's head back to our main field and start seeing about where we're going to put this sawmill. We did decide that we definitely want to use a big sawmill just to make it a little bit future-proof. And we do know that's £150,000. So what I need to make sure is just that wherever we place it, it's the most logical placement in terms of what goes where. But sadly, I just don't know the inputs and outputs. So this is kind of hard for me to point and talk to you at the same time. So that bit on the left where the red kind of mark is, that could be a drop-off point. This one here right in front of me now where the trailer tipping, that also looks like a drop-off point, but there's an exclamation mark thing here, there's a spanner here, and then there's lots more kind of taped off areas. You can't really see it, but to the right of the building as well. So yeah, I don't really know how it's going to look. Well, I know how it's going to look, sorry, but I don't really know what sort of drop-off and pick-up areas we're going to have to work with. I'm just lining up with the road here to make it a little bit more aesthetic when we get going, because there's going to be another building here and I want them to kind of line up. So we kind of want it around about here, really, somewhere nice and near the edge. Maybe tucked in a little bit more. This is going to be a production area, so we do want to make sure there's lots of room to turn around. I do intend on using this field potentially, so we don't want it to be too close. But I have learned from this little tight area over here that we don't want things to be too tight towards each other, because it just makes automation a little bit more difficult. So I'd rather have it out with a bit of space than trying to cram it all in. So I'm thinking just kind of around here, really. Yeah, maybe another little bit of an angle. About there-ish. Yeah, there we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a sawmill. Congratulations. So what is this? This looks like... I don't know what that is. These are obviously planks. So I don't know whether this is drop off or pick up. I guess I'll be able to find out. Let me just go and sell this as well. It should be about £4,000 again, so it gives us a bit of buffer. We're back down to having 0 money, so it's not looking very good that we're going to have any sheep this episode, but it is what it is. Well, this seems to be worth a bit more now. I guess it is another month, so maybe the value has gone up a little bit. Oh no, it was about 4,000 again. Okay. So I guess that is the rough kind of price of silage, or value of silage, I should say. But anyway, much more excitingly, I want to go back to my sawmill. We got some industry at last. And there it is. Visit, manage, sell, tag. Okay, so with the greenhouse, we had options for setting. Yeah, we had options for setting products. So here we can make 3 things: planks long, and wood beam. I don't know why we wouldn't want to make them all. So let's just turn them all on. Let's get that one, and that one going. There's obviously no wood. So for now, I'm just going to do storing because I want to see what it looks like, basically. So that's up and running. Okay, I don't know what this is over here. Sell wood. Or maybe I can just sell it directly. My goodness, that's so loud, I apologize. So I don't know what this is. Yeah, I guess I'll figure that out. So what I need to do is I need to figure out where to dump the wood, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a piece of wood and try it in different places. Oh my god, I'll just fling it in the general direction. Where did you go? Okay, where did you actually go? Never mind. So I'll try putting one down here. Okay, so that's obviously not a drop-off point. Okay, that's not a drop-off point. Okay, is there anywhere that's a drop-off point? Not really sure where to put the wood at the moment. I would have thought it goes here. Hello? Okay, not really sure why that's not working. Let me try a bigger bit of wood. Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm a little confused. What I am going to do is I'm going to try exiting and entering the game again. I have noticed that that mod, which allows me to delete things, has in the past kind of bugged me out a little bit and affected my ability to push buttons. So I'm just going to go and try exiting the game and reloading. Okay, we're back in the game. So let's see if that's made any difference. It's nice to have my first building. A bit of an anticlimax at the moment because I can't actually make it do anything, but hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. Normally you just dump it on this kind of trailer drop-off bit, but it didn't seem to do anything. I don't think there'd be a reason why you wouldn't be able to take it in there by hand. Let me try grabbing the tractor and doing a bigger one. Over by the silage, there's some bigger ones. So I'll just fetch one of those quickly. I'm like, you know, when you see funny videos of a little tiny dog that's got a really large stick. It's a bit like what I've done here. Let me just give it a quick trim. And I'm running around. I'm a little tiny dog, and then I've got a massive stick, and I keep getting stuck in the trees or in the door frame or something. Okay. Go, little puppy with the big stick. Oh no, I'm going to get stuck. Okay, good. Ah! Don't drive in there. Watch out for the fence. Oh god, watch out for the hedge. I am like a little puppy. I can just imagine my like little tail wagging as I'm running down the field. Okay. So hopefully I can just put this in the drop-off area. I'm going to be very confused if I can't. Whoops. I just drove in like a madman. There you go. You have wood. Okay, well, I don't know what more you want from me if that's not a big enough piece of wood. Okay guys, am I doing something stupid here? Oh look, it creates wood chips. That's what the other pile is on the other side. Okay, so I'll have lots of wood chips to sell then, I guess. Why the bejesus is the wood not working? My god, everything's so annoying. Okay. Oh, well I just sold that wood on accident. Ah. Oh, okay, you got to click the button when you bloody put the wood in there. Okay, so I put the wood in there and then I clicked sell wood and now it's showing this there. Okay. Right. I don't know why on earth you would need to do that, but fine, is what it is. Right, let's see if we can get some more of this trailer wood off then. Doesn't mean I'm going to have to reverse this ridiculously stupid trailer. I think once I've done with this, I'm going to sell this trailer because it is driving me a bit nuts. I guess what I can do is just kind of stand here and manhandle bits off. Oh, it went down again. Alright, well let's just dump it. Be quite good if I could get in the trailer. Oh, yes! Okay. I suppose before I do this, I should just click sell really quick, just to make sure. Oh, it works! Okay, it works from inside the trailer. Okay. That's reinvigorated my efforts on reversing. Just get it in there. I don't care what state it's in. Get in there. Just ram it. Just ram it in there. Ram it. Ram it. Why would you have to click sell? That just doesn't make any sense. It's a bit more done. I'll just manhandle the rest. Right, this trailer is immediately getting sold before I actually punch my screen. But there was learning. The learning was, don't get a trailer with weird wheels. Oh, guys, we've got our first production going. I'm pretty excited about that, you know. Right, trailer, you're out of here. Get out of my life. Thank you for your service, but your service is no longer required. Goodbye. Oh, and it's worth £10,000. Hang on, is that the right one? Yeah. Just looks different. Oh, I feel quite good about that. Right, and what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and... Nice. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and position the winch on the other side of that area. And then I'll be able to just winch things in, potentially. Just going to clear up these bits first. It's so weird. Why would you, A, have to click this button randomly for this one, and why would they call it sell? It just doesn't make any sense. Why is it not like load or... well, load would make far more sense. Right, let's see if we can do some efficiency stuff with this winch. I'm not sure it'll work, but I'm going to give it a jolly good try. What I'm thinking, if I can put the winch on the far side of the cell area, and then I can just drag the wood into the cell area, and then it would kind of automatically work. Right, so let's... where's going to be the best place for this? I kind of want it at an angle. Oh, hang on, I need to keep it on, don't I? Otherwise my thing's just going to get dragged. I do apologise if the sawmill's very noisy. I don't think this one's going to work, but we'll give it a go. What was it, K? So if I can just drag these in, I mean, I'm not entirely sure this is going to go as expected, but it's looking okay so far. Get those, got some boxes in the way. Okay, let's try and skirt around that a little bit. It's worth a little bit of faff, because otherwise I have to cut all this wood up. And I really don't want to be doing that. Here we go. Come on, come on, yes! Nice. Come on, be close enough. Yeah! How much was that? 17,000. Okay, so that was like over a quarter. So we're going to have plenty of trees for a little while at least, which is good news. In fact, I'm being an absolute idiot. Hang on, let's just do this. I don't need to winch it in, do I? I just need to be able to drag it. Oh, now I'm stuck. Ooh! Now I'm really stuck. Oh, I made it. So all I need to do is just get it in enough. So what I can do is I can just get my forks out of the way and basically just drive it in, because once I sell it, it's gone, so it doesn't matter if I kind of wedge myself in there. Yeah! Brilliant. Okay, we have a process. Now I should be able to just sneak out this way. Well, when I say sneak, I mean bash. Right, let's try it with one of these big ones. Guys, this is good so far. I'm happy with this. I mean, if this can get us in there, then we prove the plan. Hello, sawmill people. You need wood? Well, I've got an entire tree for you. I hope you like it. As long as I can get there. Come on, tractor. I really need to upgrade my tractor. Okay, all I need is just to get the end in a little bit. Come on, you can do this. You can do this. Just get in enough. Come on. Okay, you might be enough. Please work. Yeah! Legendary. We've got this organised. Okay, how much have I got in there now? Okay, that's over half now. So I guess this will be enough to get us going for a while. It does appear then that I'll need to figure out a wood supply at some point. I'm certainly not going to worry about that right now. Come on. Oh, get over the edge. There you go. I've got it by the wrong end, so it might not fit through the hole. Yeah, looks good for me. Nice. 45,000 wood now. I'll get one more in there, but it might not accept it all because it only needs 5,000 more. So I'll tell you what, let me go and get one from over the road. I just so casually said, I'll go and pop one and get one from the other side of the road, making it sound like it was just a quick, like, 2-minute job, and then 4 hours later I'm still faffing around trying to figure out up, down, left, right. Okay, so this might not disappear now when I click it, because it might be too much. Oh, it did. 49,999. Okay, that either means I wasted some and it went over 50, or it actually turned out to be within 1 litre of its requirements, which I find hard to believe. Anyway, that's off and running. I'm excited. So, cycles per month. So that's going to make 24 a month of each, right? And I guess it stacks in 100s or 1000s. So, I mean, it's going to be a long while before we get any sort of money out of it. But I don't care. It's done. And I can get rid of these trees. And we have our first production, which I'm very, very excited about. So, yeah, well done, everyone. I mean, I say everyone. You guys haven't done anything apart from watch and probably laugh at me. We have a sawmill. Holy smokes. We've run out of contracts for the day. We have a sawmill. We've got a way of getting... Oh my god, look at the state of that. Okay, I just need to fix this quick, sorry. We have a way of getting wood into the sawmill. It appears that we're going to have enough wood for quite a while, but we will need more. So I guess at some point, I mean, this is a long way away, but at some point we'll have to figure out a wood supply and growing a nursery or whatever wood stuff's called. But that's certainly a battle for another day. So I think that's a good result. We figured out automated silage. We figured out I don't want to do automated silage. I want to do real automated silage with conveyor belts and stuff. So that's all gone up and running. We have got the sawmill. We figured out how to get wood into the sawmill. So next is going to be... I'm not going to prepare this wood. That's just going to stay there until I need to drag it into the sawmill, so that's good. I'll probably tidy up this mess over here. And then the next episode, it'll be emptying the silage, filling up, cutting the grass, and then animals. I definitely want some sheep, and I want to get the sheep production line going. And I want to get the next phase of this wood production line going, but that's going to take a few months for that to create anything, so we've got time for that. So, a result. I'm excited. I'll catch you all another time. Bye-bye for now.